right, we got Coach Dustin Peace here, CDO. It's like a tale of two seasons so far, right? I mean, 0-3 start. You got only 8 seniors from last year, and then now you've been able to get them some the whole team experience, and then you got some transfers. So just talk about where your team's at right now.
It's been fun. It's always fun to coach a group of kids that have shown this amount of growth that we've shown so far in this season. And without a doubt, we knew early part of our season was going to be tough, just tough opponents that had played full seasons last year. A lot of factors. A lot of our guys haven't played, but yeah, we're on a roll now. Kids are gaining confidence, and I commend them and our staff and our fans and our school and everybody. When you're 0-3, a lot of finger pointing can start happening and all that thing. So it was a real testament to our program as a whole. Everybody, parents, administrators, everybody. And we're starting to see the fruits of that labor these last few weeks for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are not only won 4 in a row, you put yourself in position for the state playoffs. So I don't know, what were you thinking when you're 0-3? Like, this is just going to be one of those years where you just get through it and learn. But now you might actually be in the playoffs.
we knew, and we were still practicing well at that 0-3 mark. And I told the kids, and the kids know this, not too many teams that were 0-3 were having good practices like we were. So we knew we were on the cusp of breaking through. We've had in that stretch, 3 of those games have come down to the last play, like literally the last play. Poston didn't work out, Catfoot and Ironwood did work out. So, learning from those experiences is something that we're going to be able to build on for this season, but for a long time as well. So right now, I mean, the teams that we did lose to are all top 10 in their division, and they're good teams and they're experienced teams. So that's just all going to benefit us now for being in those types of football games.
Your sophomore class, a lot of people know them from a couple years ago when they're in the 14U All-Star team with TYF.
Yeah.
Sakili, Caden, and Chance. What's it like to have them all 3? And they're on the same team, I think, right?
Yeah,
Oro Valley Dolphins? Yeah.
I would say half of that. I don't know exact numbers, but half of that Oro Valley Dolphins team that were city champs is here with us now.
Wow.
Some were already here. Obviously, adding those 2 to our team makes a big difference, like you saw last week. Chance had a touchdown and Caden had 4 touchdowns. That's 5 of our 6 touchdowns were from those 2 men. And we knew that. We knew how special they are. But anytime, like you mentioned, Sakili, Chance, and Caden, to me, those are 3 D1 caliber kind of kids. As sophomores, doing what they're doing as sophomores is really unique. Somebody made a funny mention the other day, because Kadeem's little brother's been on, social media, and you've been there, and it's like, oh man, we're going to have running clocks here again. Well, I responded to our coaches. I was like, well, number 30 is going to get us running clocks too. He had 4 touchdowns the other night, and he's barely a sophomore. And if he had played a whole season, he might have more yards than Kadeem Carey had his sophomore year.
Wow. Yeah.
He's that type of back. He's a different back, but he's a little bit of that old school Mike Allstat kind of back, but he's got the explosion, and he's special for sure. So, but more than anything, the way that these kids have bonded together so young, so early, so committed, that's the unique part. The unique part is they're on a varsity level commitment, and they're just young kids. They're sophomores that played 3 games last year. A whole lot of high school football has been under their belt. So we're teaching them, they're learning them. So what's nice is we could tell them things that they don't know what the norm is. So we're making the new norm with them. Having been gone last year, having been babies, we're making the new norm. So we're pushing them to limits this year without a doubt to prepare for a run this year and further.
Yeah, and Caden Dawes, the way he's been able to come on strong for you at quarterback.
Yeah, that's been a huge difference in our offense. Our ability to now run the football, but also hit the home run when we need to hit the home run. Like last week, we only completed the ball. I can't remember the exact stats, but I think we had like 8 completions, but it was almost 200 yards. Like, people are cheating on us so much that eventually he does a great job understanding our offense now, and his long ball is amazing. In the course of some games, we can't throw the quick game like we wanted to. Against the Ridge game, we were able to do a lot of quick game, do things, but he's a special quarterback without a doubt. Complements our offense really well because you can hit a long ball with him, and I mean long ball. Kid has an arm like no other. But his development of understanding the offense has been the difference for us offensively and scoring more points without a doubt.
You got the road game at Wallen Grove taken care of. Now you have to play at Pueblo. you would think that those are two of the better teams in the 4A Keno, right? So just talk about that challenge going to Pueblo with a new coach, basically, with Matt Johnson background of balanced offense, good defense. So.
Yeah, Jake does a great job. We watched them on film. Or Coach Allen does a great job. We watched him on film. I've known him for a long time. I actually taught him my first year at Wilson. He's a committed young man, and he's eager, and I know his team's going to play with that same energy that he coaches with, without a doubt. So, yeah, there's no easy spot in our schedule, without a doubt. Going to play at Pueblo, and the community and the atmosphere that they have, and the tough kids that they have, is going to be a challenge for our team, no doubt. So every week's the same for us. Every week's the same. That's what's been great about us. We've had to play, South Park out of the gate. We've had to play Ironwood Ridge. We've had to play teams that we don't know, like Postum Butte, and our ability to be consistent with that mindset has been key for us, for these young kids, without a doubt.
Great. Well, thanks, Coach, again. We'll look forward to seeing you Friday. I'll be over there at Pueblo.
Oh, nice.
Should be a good game.
Get some nice talk. See, I'm gonna have to keep my staff away from the food over there on the side.
Across the street.
Yep.
You just gave me that idea. Now I'm gonna do it. All right. Thanks a lot.
All right, bro.
Okay.
Thank you.